Time to Jedi. Time to Jedi. Are you guys ready to become Jedis?
Yeah.
Team on two. 1, 2. Team. Jedi time.
Look here, y'all. We've been jamming our
Is
hearts
you ready to
out.
go hard, y'all?
Yeah. I done sweated out my hairdo. And Tristan sweated out her clothes. We just ask y'all, just give us a minute. Let us go freshen up.
New day, new way, new
Get
view.
it all right
Get
back
your ass
good
up now.
again so we can come back out here and do it all over. Step better, baby.
Every time we dance, we go hard, so hard. Hard, hard, hard.
Every time we get up in the morning, we go hard.
Every time we dance, we go hard, so hard.
Hard, hard,
hard. Follow me, follow me.
It's time for the percolator.
Follow me, follow me.
Give it to me.
It's time for the percolator.
Every time you dance, we go hard, so hard. Hard, hard, hard. Every time you dance, we go hard, so hard.
Get it, Chris.
You already know.
Look here, y'all.
You is
Fuck.
jamming for this.
Man, you already know what time it is. We got a goddamn new way. And we got a goddamn new day. And we got a goddamn new view. And we got a goddamn new you. So I'm looking for all my goddamn blue dot bubbles to come on in here and do what the fuck you do to help us get y'all going. And y'all gonna help us get us going. Because every time we meet, we go hard. So hard. Come on, come on. Come on, baby. Hard. I want to go hard. Hard.
Yeah.
Let me see something. Let's get this boy on the Jammer Nation. Are you ready to jam, Road Podcaster?
Waiting on you, Scrappy.
Scrappy do. You hear that button click, that means she goddamn hooked up and ready to goddamn snap.
Ready.
Let's go snap. I'm a blue dot bubbles. Y'all come on
Ready
in.
to smack it up.
Blue dot bubbles, new day, new way. We need y'all. We need y'all. When we need you.
Yes. That pain no more. Wake up in the morning, I don't need no snooze. Gotta take 40 in the boom boom room. Meditate for a few while I wait for them to. Now I'm ready to be ready. Let's get it. Let's feel it. I'm so expecting. I believe I'm hungry. When you need me, call me. I'll be there in a hurry. I'm your blue dot bubble, baby. When you need me, call me. I'll be there in a hurry. I'm your blue dot bubble, baby. Blue is everything, and everything is green. Blue is everything, and everything is green. New day, new way, new view. Let's get it, y'all. Try to bubble on up. New day, new way, new view. New view. Let's get it, try to bubble on up.
Bitch, I'm high on cloud nine. Why you trying to stop my shine? It's my life. YSY. You won't miss me when I die. I can tell a fucking lie. I can change my fucking mind. I just think you stuck in time. Bitch, you cannot kill my vibe. I'm fuck around, send the ass to the nation. I'm run around the room, boom, naked. Tyler's front, Tyler's fake, Tyler's fake. They blame me. I'm fuck around, send the ass to the nation.
When you need me, call me. I'll be there in a hurry. I'm your blue dot bubble, baby. When you need me, call me. I'll be there in a hurry. I'm your blue dot bubble, baby.
Whatever you need.
Blue is everything. And everything is green.
Everything is great.
Blue is everything.
Blue is everything.
And everything is green.
Everything is great.
New day, new way, you, let's get it, y'all.
Bubble on up.
New day, new way, yes, let's get it, better bubble on up. When you need me, call me, I'll be there in a hurry. I'm your blue dot bubble, baby. When you need me, call me, I'll be there in a hurry. I'm your blue dot bubble, baby. When you need me, oh, when you need me. When you need me, I'll be right there. When you need me, oh, when you need me. When you need me, I'll be right there. Yes, sir.
New song alert. We smashed it.
Hey, you know, some felt good about it this morning. I think it just got to the point where, you know, it felt good today. It felt good, but it didn't feel good like today because I was so used to Bears and Bubbles. Today, it felt like, okay, well, that's the new song. Fuck the old song. When you need it, go get it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have a new song and a song after that. Fuck it. When you need it, go get it. Look, we're going to do it like we always do. Our first 5 at 9. We got a new brother holding the door down today. We got our brother Jaron Ashton at number 1.
Oh, yeah.
Mama Ongda at number 2. Guru Dex waving the 4-4 at number 3. Master Good is at number 4. Michael Carter at number 5. And we got our sister Wendy Ann at number 6.
You are the one.
Oh, Wendy Ann first. Okay.
Wendy is the one.
Okay,
Wendy, you are the wonk. Your job to get out of the wonk land is to click this link right here. You see this link? I'm about to put it up. It takes a second. You're on YouTube. Bam! You're going to have to click that link at the end of the class to get out of fucking Debbie land. To get out of Debbie land. Wonk is Debbie land. We're going to call Wonk. Mm-hmm. When you in Wonk land, you in Debbie land. Because you know if you try to run to the door and get there and you early as a motherfucker trying to get there. Let me say something. It's this dentist called Lincoln. It's actually like a free health clinic in Durham. And they be like, yo, if you want to get your tooth pulled to get some teeth work, I had a tooth chip. So I went over this motherfucker. They owe me at 8, but you got to get there early.
Like 5.
So I'm like, they owe me 8. I got to get there early, and they really only take the first 5 people.
Yeah.
And it's like they open at 8, but you got to get there early. I said they open at 8. I said I'm gonna get there at 5:30. Man, I got there at 5:30. I pulled up. It was 6 motherfuckers in line. I said, God damn, the 6th motherfucker was hoping that one of them motherfuckers got to hurting so bad that they passed out or left. I said, damn. So I know I went straight to Dairyland. I done got up and was there at 5:30 for an 8 o'clock opening. I said, man, goddamn, I might have to show up, spend the night at that motherfucker to get some dinner work. But really what it is when your motherfucking tooth hurting, guess what? You don't give a fuck. You gonna be in line first. And it's the same thing with this class. If you want this class, if you want this coffee, you want this morning wake up, if you want what it takes to get you on your day, you'll be right here. But when you number 6 looking at it's like second place. The nigga that's second place, you know, his face looked like this. And the nigga on first place looked like this. Yes. The second place is like, I almost made it. Yeah. So that's how I picture the wonk at the door, like, God damn, this motherfucker locked. But before we get into today's message, man, y'all know what time it is. We got to go into the recap from yesterday. And I'm going to let it sit in your spirit, huh?
Enzo said you can't hear on Facebook. I'm trying to see, can you hear now? Because I couldn't get on at first. Well, I wasn't on at first.
You can't hear on Facebook. Let's see. Look over here. I see Facebook up. That's a situation where I swear to God, I don't know what to do right there.
Well, I'm waiting for somebody else to say they can't. Like, you might adjust it along the way.
Tell them to come over to YouTube if they want to see it, because yesterday I logged out of the show to set it up because Facebook You know what? You remember you had said something about Facebook flagged you? That could be it. You never know. So we'll figure that out. If you in Facebook, come over to YouTube. Just type the link. What you do is go to YouTube. Make it easy for them. Go to YouTube, my page. Then if you already there,
I'm already there.
okay. Well, Chris, you do it because you in Facebook. Craig said he can hear on Facebook. So we good. Lindsay might have had a goddamn cigar,
Lunch
had
moment.
a goddamn sage. He might have had a weed in him this morning, or he might can't hear much shit as he be talking on Facebook. They might say, "Nigga, we don't even let you hear no more." You know what I'm saying?
This shit is
He said, "You block, motherfucker. You can't hear. You run your mouth so much." I think Lorenzo be wanting to go to jail. He like it in jail.
Yeah.
But we're gonna talk about
that virtual shit hit different.
We're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about part 2 of fucking your feelings. Fuck them words. Them words don't mean shit to you. We're going to get into the saying sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt. And everybody said, I like to beg to differ. Words do hurt. Words don't hurt. Words don't hurt. Words do not hurt. Words don't hurt. You can say what you want to. We're going to get in that today. Part 2 of fuck your feelings is fuck what they said. Fuck what they said. Because look, you can easily say, fuck what you said. When you need to be forgiven, you can easily find it in you to bubble up. So we're going to get into that. But before we get into today's message, we need our ladies to do what they do every motherfucking day. And that is what? Recap. Yesterday's day. So it's time for the recap. Baby.
Come on, Chris.
Yesterday, the master teacher was like, sometimes you're going to want to fuck somebody. Sometimes you have to say fuck somebody. And sometimes that somebody that you're saying fuck you to is yourself. And you got to be willing. I'm so excited to see where he take us because we was already on that ride going there with him yesterday. We could have kept going. So, it's for this to be one of those to be continued type things. Purposefully is he about to take us somewhere down there. But I love the way he put that yesterday. That was my paraphrasing of it, of course. But we just keep forgetting that this stuff that he's teaching us, we are using at different times.
Mm-hmm.
We just not using it at the time that we personally feel emotionally connected to it. And really remember that emotion is not real because that's really a feeling because you be feeling some type of way because your emotions is like fear, curiosity, or type, you get what I'm saying? And if you ain't in those two, they make you move.
Yeah.
Flight of, saying?
Fight or flight
and stuff like that. So if you're not doing any of that shit is your feelings. The shit ain't real anyway. So it should get real easy to say fuck feelings that's not real.
Yeah.
And I ain't saying it to say to somebody, why the fuck you not doing that? Because I have to constantly, I remind myself of that. This shit is learned behavior. You got to condition yourself out of it.
Exactly.
And then establish some new ones. So, this shit is not hard if you don't let it be.
Yeah.
Lynn.
I love how she said that it ain't hard if you don't let it be, because as she was speaking and recapping the message, like Master Teacher said, fuck this and fuck that and fuck yourself. And I was like, hey, that don't sound like a bad idea. Like, really, you know what I'm saying? Because maybe yesterday the message might have touched you in a way, rubbed you in a way, like, what you mean? And and, but as you were speaking, it's like, yo, like he said, it can be good or it can be bad. It just depends on how we choose to look at it. And I'm like, well, either way, on either side of the coin, if I'm doing the fucking, I'm good. As long as I'm not getting fucked. I mean, and that could be good for me too. You know what I'm saying? No.
That's the day you don't get pregnant.
Yeah.
All the STD.
Oh, baby. Yes. Okay. So just the idea of like, hey, I can say fuck myself if I can say fuck myself. And the part that I like that you was like, you said we forget. And in that thought, I was like, we just failed to do. Yeah. We don't forget because you flipped around and said, well, we use it when we want to. So that means we ain't forgot. We just chose not to. Yes, exactly. And in choosing, you was like based on how we feel about it. So that made me think, we emotionally attached to our old fuck shit because we thought it brought us some
exactly.
success. We won't let that old habit, maneuver, manipulation, trick, tool go because I've been fucking myself and everybody else with this motherfucker for 45 years. What I need a new tool and a new trick for.
What I'm gonna do if I put that motherfucker on the shelf?
Yeah, exactly. Who am I gonna be?
You don't know nothing else.
You don't know nothing else. And so it's like the whole old dog, new tricks, and we got to get out of that. That's one of them old dumb black sayings. You can't teach an old dog new tricks and no new friends. Bullshit. I'm gonna learn to roll over. If they say fire, I'm gonna drop and roll at 95. They got a new twerk that's gonna get me right. I'm gonna be in the closet trying to get it, trying to learn. So that's some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I got.
No, I mean that was another thought that it doesn't have to do with the fucking, but it has to do with the time. And I was like, yo, it's really crazy that we are so impatient as people. I think it's the time is not the problem. Our patience is the problem, because who the fuck told if you don't even know if you gonna get it per se,
right?
How the fuck you know how much time it's supposed to take you to get it? You're not sure,
but
then you gonna put a time on the unsurety. It just doesn't make sense, and so
it's like
we don't
allow Jesus gonna come back.
So
the date.
Right. So it's so ridiculous. So keep that in mind when you trying to when you mad at yourself, or you said you're deciding if you're gonna move forward based on how long it's gonna take. Who the fuck said how long something is gonna take, supposed to take?
And if I could add to that, how long it's going to take you to master this new manifestation tool of using your imagination, tapping into a frequency, capitalizing on momentum. These are all new tools for us. So it's like the baby, it's going to fall 1,000,000 times before 100,000 times before it actually get up on its feet and walk, successfully a distance. So that goes back to your point about being patient with ourselves. It's the process. It's the idea that I'm actually going to make the effort and I have the intent to communicate effectively, clearly, openly, honestly, whatever the case may be. So be excited that you're actually doing it and want to do it, and you're going to eventually get good at it. But in the meantime, be patient with yourself. Yeah, you was patient when you was fucking up. I'm gonna try that fuck up again. You got it, Scrappy. You got it. You got it.
Feelings. Let's read the definition for feelings again, and we're gonna discuss feelings and emotions. But we're gonna start off by saying, you all right. And y'all done heard that before. You all right, you all right, you all right. Feelings, a belief, especially a vague or irrational one.
Oh, God.
Feelings, a belief, especially a vague or irrational one. So that means if you feel it, it's wrong. You ever talk to somebody and they said, yo, I'm in my feelings. I just want to let you know I feel some type of way. That means they ain't got no logical reason to say this bullshit they finna say to you next. That was Chris number one for saying,
we said
I feel some type of way. I said, well, tell me how you feel. She can't explain. I said, shut up.
That's what we
go ahead.
It's funny that you said that, because again, and you know how I be saying, where's this mindset changing a lot for women in the beauty salon? We out there throwing out random shit anytime we want, not checking each other for it, getting emotional, saying I feel some type of way, and everybody's letting them get away with. Nobody knows what that means.
Wow. And go ahead. In the church or in my house growing up, it was like, yo, you don't have no feelings. I give you your feelings. You a kid. What is you talking about? What you feel like? You can't even articulate it. Yeah. Go.
Now, that's like saying, like she said, women and in the situation, I would go to the salon and women don't check each other. Women will say something and somebody will give 100% facts. Joe Biden is president, Kamala Harris is vice president. And we got a new speaker of the House, and they said, yeah, you're right, but I feel like Trump still should be president. This, that, and the other, this, that, and the other. Yeah, you're right, but I feel. It's like you go in the barbershop, niggas will pull out their phone and Google you. You ain't gonna get away with no feelings in the barbershop. You're gonna speak facts. Niggas in the barbershop, I feel like this. Hold up, nigga, what you say? You said you feel like motherfucking Dominique better than Jordan? look at the stats, nigga. Feel how you want to. Niggas talk shit. And everybody on the barbershop and say, get out of here with that bullshit, nigga. I used to go to Chris Salon. They been there talking all types of dumb shit. And everybody in there do what? They don't confront the bullshit. They let it go because it feels good. Bullshit feel good. Did you know bullshit good feel good? Did you know you'd rather watch fantasies and fiction than documentaries? You know you'd rather watch goddamn Lena Horne and over there, not Lena Horne, but some Tyler Perry shit than to watch a documentary. The truth don't feel good. Bullshit feel good. So I would see them go uncheck each other. And they having a good time. And I would be like, hey, y'all here agreeing with this bullshit. One day I was in there, I don't give a fuck. One of her clients, supposed to be one of her smartest clients, was a lawyer. And I confronted her client on some bullshit. And everybody in the salon was just sitting there going with the lawyer because they used to this lawyer because she a lawyer being right when the bitch always wrong. So I'm sitting there and I'm talking about the law and this, that, and the other. And I say to her, I said, look at here. You're a lawyer. Of course you're going to feel that way. She said, why you say that? I say, you're a lawyer. You can't get paid unless a crime has been committed. She said, you don't know what you're talking about. You think you're so smart, Chris, get this guy. He ain't stepping on the wrong toes. Now I'm a lawyer. I said, you can't get paid unless a crime get committed. Everybody was like, leave her alone. Javon, you don't know what you're talking about. She's smart. I said, you can't get paid against a crime. She said, what you mean? I said, what kind of law you do? She said, I do traffic violations and seatbelts. I said, bitch, that's a crime. You fucking dummy. You've been to school all this time and you're so fucking dumb as a lawyer. You don't realize you can't get paid unless a crime is being committed or you're being paid to prevent a crime. Somebody come to you and say, hey, I want to set this trust up to make sure don't nobody steal from it. If somebody get a drunk driving ticket, a lawyer, fuck the YER law. You sit your dumb ass fucking down. When I finished saying it, I said, you so fucking, I didn't say it to her like that. I got lawyer on it. I said, how do you say you do traffic tickets and seatbelt violations? That's against the law to drive without a seatbelt. It's against the law to run a stop line. When I finished, the whole salon got quiet because it was this moment like, he just shut our smartest dumb bitch down.
And she started crying.
And tell her what she started doing.
She started crying.
She started crying in the shop.
We was like, oh my God.
And everybody attacked me because the bitch was in her feelings. A lawyer and don't realize law, you can't get paid unless the law is broken. It's a stupid motherfucker on here now trying to figure out a way how you can get paid without the law being broken. And I hope you start crying right now. Feelings. Watch this. Let me put this in again so you can see what. Watch this. Feelings. Emotional, irrational. She don't even believe that a crime got to be committed for her to get a job, and she a lawyer, and she done went to school 8 years for this shit. Obviously, it's got to be some irrational shit going on. A belief, especially vague or irrational one. It happens to me every time I get in the shower because feelings come from vibration. Feelings come from what you think. Every time I get in the shower and ain't nobody in the house with me, I swear for God, I think Norman Bates from Psycho gonna come get me. Y'all ever hear shit in the shower? I feel most vulnerable. I got to get me a pistol just for the shower. Every time I get in the shower, I be like, a motherfucker gonna come in here and kill me like the movie Psycho, and I'm gonna be naked and my dick gonna be little, and when the coroner get here, they gonna take a picture of my naked dick. I'm in the shower, my dick, and I just got this feeling. Like having this feeling, somebody watching you and you know ain't nobody in the house. You ever walk in your house by yourself and the lights off and the first thing you do is you tip, you be quiet like, shit, it's a ghost in here. That's totally irrational. You know what I mean? Feelings. What's the difference in emotions and feelings? We'll let you know right now. Emotions are associated with bodily reactions that are activated through neurotransmitters and hormones released by the brain. Oh, shit. Emotions are associated with bodily reactions that are activated through neurotransmitters and hormones released by the brain. Feelings are the conscious expressions of thoughts. What you mean? So emotions is something actually happening to you. I'm so scared I shitted on myself. I'm so scared I pissed on myself. Neurotransmitter, something happened. You know, when you get ready to die, you shit. So your body says, you're so scared. I shitted, I pissed. When you feel a certain way, nothing happens to you. You just Think on it in your brain. Oh, I'm about to help you out with feelings. Feelings, fuck them words. Words never hurt. You remember when you was a kid, you said, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt. Now as an adult, you like, what you said to me hurt me. I told you, you're weaker than a fucking 4-year-old girl. A little girl, sticks and stones make my bone, word never hurt me. A little boy, sticks and stones make my bone, grown ass woman. What you said got me feeling some type of way. How you feel? I can't even explain it because you're a fucking lie. You want to feel bad, no different than at times you want to feel good. But let's talk about your ego because your ego is a bad motherfucker. When I say, you all right, I want y'all to say that with me, behind me. Watch this. You all right?
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 You ever been playing with a baby? Throwing up in the air, pushing them, doing something, the baby actually fall. Bam. You first thing you say, you all right? You good? You all right? You okay? Dust it off. Why? Because you feel bad because you just dropped that baby and you want your ego to feel better. So you tell that baby you all right.
Oh.
Because if you can think in your mind that that baby all right, you feel better. Why you can't do that for yourself? Why when you hurt somebody else's feelings or do somebody else, you can always make them feel like it won't. Y'all heard that. I ain't got to say that. I ain't got to say that no more. I never forget my goddaughter. She was about 2. She used to love for me to pick her up by her arms and swing her. Y'all seen it. She took me to Japan now. She used to love it. And I used to do this shit all the time. Pick her up by her arms and swing her. One day she wanted to swing harder. I picked her up. I felt some pop. I'm swinging her. I really felt like I felt some pop. I put her down. She said, oh. She walked around like this 2 days. Her mama was in Vegas, and I called her mama. I said, look, I think I hurt Jaren's arm. She walking around like this. She said, ain't nothing wrong with Jaren. Jaren always walk around faking like something wrong with her. I said, no, I was swinging her by her arms. I ain't gonna lie, because I felt bad, right? I called her mama and tell the mama the truth because I know mama jumped down my motherfucking throat. But I'm telling the little girl, you all right? You all right? You all right? When I know I done something. Why is it when you know you done something to hurt somebody or you done something, you can dream and think all the words you need to think to feel good about what you done to somebody else. But when somebody do something to you, you can't figure out a way to bubble up to save your fucking life. I still feel some type of way. It's been 20 years. My mama said to me, look at all the fucked up shit you done that you sleep peacefully every night. They all right. You all right. They all right. They'll be all right. They okay. Ain't no big deal. Yeah. Ain't nothing I did hurt nobody. Yeah. The words I said, my mama, I bet you what you say to your child. Look at these feelings. Sticks and stones break my bones, but words never hurt. When I was a kid, words don't hurt. You feel vibration. My mama come in there and said, you such and such, you goddamn daddy, you ain't gonna do shit. Guess what I say to myself? Bitch. That shit didn't bother me. Because I knew she was yelling. I knew why she was mad. You see what I'm saying? Somebody tell you as a kid, you say, I'm going to get some ice cream tomorrow. You ain't got no money, no how, no way. No, you ain't. You be like, yes, I am. They be like, you poor. You ain't going to get no ice cream. You say, that shit don't bother you. And if you need to, what you will do the next day, when they come up and they say, you ain't got no ice cream, you will say, yes, I do. And it don't even be no fucking ice cream in your hand because you can make your reality change how you feel. Ooh, this shit finna get good. We have several levels of feeling, people. We have the blue feel, because each part of yourself feels. We have the pink, yellow feel, and we have the pink feel. You get it? You get it? You get it? You get it? I fucked this guy's girlfriend one time, and I felt real fucking good about it. Happy. He was a pussy ass nigga, and I had been eyeing that pussy since high school, and I wanted that pussy so bad. I fucked that boy's girlfriend. I felt real fucking good about it. And then he was a good guy, quiet guy. Everybody loved him. I don't know how he got the bad bitch he had. When everybody found out about it, I felt real fucking bad about it. Same thing happened. And then What I did was got right in here. My ego lied about it. I damn near could stop the lesson right there. Y'all really look at this shit.
That's a shirt.
It's like an opposite. You know, it's like the devil. Fuck that bitch, boy. You don't feel bad about that nigga. The God, the spirit world. You can fuck your homeboys, bitch from high school. And then me said, no, I didn't. We can go down a list of this shit. Because all three parts of you, it's gonna feel a certain type of way. But watch this. If nobody hadn't found out about it, I wouldn't have felt bad. You get that?
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't have lied. I'd have bragged to certain people.
Wow.
And even though I lied to some people, I bragged to some people. Some people I felt bad about fucking her that they knew, but when some people found out, I felt good. You know, I hit that good pussy. Guess when I felt bad? My true blue. When she said, damn, you told I ain't fucking you no more. Then I felt bad. Are y'all really following and getting this? Because what you have is, there is a reality. And then there's your reality. See, the reality is, I had no father as a child. But my reality, my dad was a hero. I'm a kid. Understand this. I told this story before. I never forget it. I told it this class, and I'm going to tell it again. I tell what the fuck I tell, because I want to make the class is more about who may see it in the future. I never forget. Me and my friend Jeff was arguing on the front porch. My mama was in the house. We was arguing over whose daddy could kick whose daddy's ass. I said, my daddy kick your motherfucking daddy's ass. He said, your daddy can't kick my daddy's ass. I said, my daddy kick your daddy's ass. He said, my daddy, now the reality is this. He said, my daddy can beat Batman. I said, that ain't shit. My daddy can beat Superman. He said, my daddy can beat the Hulk. I said, my daddy can beat Captain America. Now, we know that ain't true, but that's our own reality. You get that? See, that's the mind of a child. Our own reality. He said, my dad can beat Captain America. I said, my dad can beat Captain America. He said, my daddy can beat God. He got me right there. Ain't nothing I know powerful than God at that age. I grabbed a bottle and bit, bust him upside the motherfucking head. He said, hey, little blood come out, little scratch. His mama came out there. First thing they see him crying, my parents and his mama, they don't go into all that, see him crying. They want to know what the fuck happened first. What the fuck happened? We all here, his daddy said, he said his daddy can beat my daddy. I said his daddy can beat his daddy. He said his daddy can beat God, and I don't know nothing that can beat God, so I hit him. They started laughing. They said, boy, y'all out here arguing about who daddy can be. Ain't now one of y'all never met your goddamn daddy. See, that was a reality. That we didn't have no father, but we didn't feel like it. See, there's a reality to the world. And then you create your own reality. See, there's a coronavirus going on right now. And the world and the economy is fucked up. But in my reality, this is the most prosperous I ever been. I just bought me new washer and dryer yesterday, man. Most prosperous I ever been. Actually, it wasn't new. I knew a guy that refurbished washers and dryers. Ain't no need to lie to you motherfuckers. I got 2 refurbished ones. Felt so good. He said, I can give you 2 refurbished ones for $300 and any delivery fee you can give me. I said, I'll give you $100 delivery fee, brother. I met the guy. We talked good. We gonna do some business together. See, in the reality of the world's reality is the world is fucked up, but this is the best time I ever had. The world reality said, you too old to have a kid. The world said, man, you waited this late to have a kid? That's the world's reality. My reality is, well, I'm going to homeschool my child because I don't work. My reality is I don't got nothing to do but love these women and raise my daughter. That's my reality. But the world said, look at this nigga. He waited to late, this, that, and the other. You understand? See, fuck feelings and fuck words because you can create your own reality within your feelings. Now, let me get you explain what I mean. Who on here has ever hurt somebody? Who on here has ever lied, manipulated, and hurt somebody? If you have, I guarantee you, you don't walk around feeling bad about it. Why can't we figure out a way to feel better about the fucked up shit we do to people? I ain't do nothing but, man, come on, man. I ain't do nothing but take $5 out your motherfucking car. We've been friends forever, man. Get out of here with that shit. Oh. That $5 I needed for gas, I ended up stranded on the side of the road. And if you're my friend, if you needed $5, you would have just asked me and I would have gave it to you. So that $5 you took out my car has got me real angry. But you can say, what? And they want number $5, man, bubble up over that shit. Notice how you can tell somebody to bubble up. And let me tell you how this game works. You ever notice when somebody going through something, you can tell them bubble up, but then when you go through something, you can't bubble up. You know the difference in their situation and your situation? Nope. It's not that at all. It's not. Say that loud again. I want to say that. Do you know the difference in the situation where you can advise somebody and tell them to bubble up and when you can't bubble yourself up? What's the difference? You can tell another motherfucker to bubble up, give advice, be the positive nigga, but you can't do that for your own self. Do you really know the difference in that? What did you say the answer was?
I said it wasn't you.
That's not the answer, but it's a good thought. The answer is you're not just thinking about it because feelings are thoughts. How you feel is how you think, because that wasn't you crying at the Lion King. That wasn't your baby cartoon lion getting killed.
Yeah.
That wasn't your baby cartoon lion getting killed.
Yeah.
But when you saw the lion getting killed on the Lion King, what you do? You just thought about it, and then you start thinking about it, and you start crying. How you gonna cry at a cartoon but don't cry when your homeboy's mama died? What you talking about? See what I mean? It's just about what you're thinking about. It's about how you think about it. Your homeboy just lost his wife, and he lost his home, and now his children are not with him every day. And you say, man, come on, man, bubble up. It's going to be all right, dog. It's going to be all right. It's going to be okay. And that's your homeboy, and you know him, and you love him, and you've been in his life, and you know his children. Seem like that would affect you. The reason it don't affect you because you ain't thinking about his situation as hard as you thinking about Charlotte Webb, the pig dying or the spider dying. How the fuck do you look at some comical shit on
every
TV
time I see
and cry?
Charlotte Webb.
I'm gonna tell you some shit that make me cry. I cry at romantic shit. I was crying looking at this movie the other day. This woman finally got the man, and I cried. My homeboy told me, he said, man, I'm going through some shit. What's going on? He said, my mama's sick, man. And I got to fly down to such and such. And my old lady don't want to do this. I got my damn daughter with me. He like, I done took care of my stepson all this time. Now he grown. I got my daughter with me. I need to fly down there and check on my mama. And my wife don't want to take care of my daughter while I'm gone, which is her stepdaughter, because the baby mama tripping so hard. And he like, I'm just telling her, look, if the baby mama call, tell her to call me. If she come by, tell her to call me. This is my visitation time. The court says that she can't do nothing. God damn it, let me go down here and fuck with my mama for fucking 4 days. And if she do with her, and his wife is like, no, I don't want that bitch calling me. And he was sad. I said, man, you'll be all right, dog. You'll be all right, because that shit ain't my situation. It's not because it's not my situation. I don't think about his situation like I think about it. And then I came home about an hour later. I was watching this movie. This girl was like, I finally got my man. I was like, I was crying like a motherfucker. All I did was think about the movie. I ain't think about my man shit. You better be careful when you go around a motherfucker telling you your biggest, worst problem. And they at least supposed to be like, damn, I feel it. It's supposed to take them down for a second because they supposed to think about you because they love you, put themselves in your situation. And then at some point, you're supposed to see a reaction that what you said went in their head. And they might be like,
Well, damn, bro, you know you got to keep fighting. At least you see that. You tell a motherfucker, man, my spleen got fucked up. I was in a wreck, my spleen fucked up. They said, want to get some wings? They like, oh, you hear me just say my spleen got fucked up? You talking about some wings, nigga? Like you got that shit got a hit for a second.
You remember the other day you was talking about something, and in the middle you talking about, I was like, oh, I can't wait to put some beads on your hair.
Yeah.
I was like, I was like, oh, wait a minute, I'm not listening.
I was talking about something serious as shit.
He was ready. I wasn't ready.
And she was looking like, you know, I can't wait to put some beads on your hair. I said, bitch, what is you talking about? I ain't no fucking child.
You see, you got beads on his hair.
See, I got beads. I'm getting practice. See, I got beads on my hair. So it's a situation where we can always say, fuck them words, fuck them feelings, when we are the guilty one of hurting people or saying the so-called wrong thing.
Yeah.
I ain't did shit to you. Motherfucker can cry, man, fuck this, I ain't done shit to you. Ain't no, let a motherfucker tell you that. You don't want to validate me. No. That's how it be. I saw this post the other day. It said, ladies, stop texting niggas paragraphs trying to guilt trip him. And he don't care. He done it to you already. He don't care. You know, when he was out fucking that girl before you knew he didn't care. I swear to God, he don't care after you found out sending him long texts. She was fucking your homeboy and didn't care. Now that you know she don't care, she just want to lie. Understand what I'm saying? The fact of the matter is the feelings and the words have nothing to do with nobody but you. How you receive them. How they have nothing to do. People don't feel about you because of you. They feel about you because of them.
Yeah.
Same thing. I look up, I saw Dwayne Wade before. I was like, man, get out of here with that bullshit. You let your son do all that shit? Come on, man. Fuck out of here, man. Why did I feel like that? Because I know I would be embarrassed if my son came out like that. So I projected how I felt on him. Then when I watched the actual interview and heard what he said, I was like, man, that dude is a good ass motherfucking father, man. What the fuck was wrong with me? Projecting how I feel on that man with his fatherhood. That ain't got shit to do with me. And that's a fucking stranger that ain't got shit to do with me. Man, that motherfucker know what he doing. He let that motherfucker blah, 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 running my goddamn mouth about some shit I don't know a motherfucking thing about, saying how I feel, and feelings is vague. Watch this, what that guy did to me. I walk in the Central, I talk to this guy. I said, how you doing, sir? I need your help. I seen he was a gay boy. I tried my best to respect him. I don't have nothing against him, but I go out of my way to show him that I'm not phobic. How you doing, sir? I just want to let you know I'm here. Thank you for being here during the corona disease. We appreciate you. And sir, I want to, he said, snatch his hand. Just to let you know, the rest of this conversation, I don't identify with sir, he, she, or no pronouns. I said, it's okay. Humble as a motherfucker. He finished writing my shit. He said, have a blessed day. I said, fuck your blessing. I don't identify with religion or Jesus. Then I said to him, I said, peep this. We're talking about feelings, bro. I said, you feel disrespected because I said you, sir, when you are a physical fucking man standing in front of me. But you only care about your feelings and how you feel. You ain't never seen God, Jesus, Allah, or none affiliated with no religion, and you telling me have a blessed day in Jesus' name. Who is the irrational motherfucker?
Yeah.
I called you what I saw, sir. You telling me have a blessed day in Jesus' name. I started to say, you know Jesus don't like you, right? You know, second to messing with kids, y'all number 2 on the lowest life of the world. That's why they fight so hard. Get this for a second. Pedophiles,
them murderers.
Mm.
Get out of here. You can't change how people feel about that. No matter what you do, you can't change. You can get married, you can get licenses, you can get whatever. You can't change how people feel. Pedophiles, you.
So look, you,
Oh,
ooh, I wanna write
pedophiles,
that down.
you. And most people become you because a pedophile got a hold to them. And then they turn around and pedophile somebody else. I pedophiled somebody. I don't lie. When I was a little boy, my cousins did some shit to me. I went straight to my other cousin, like, you want to see some shit? Now, I won't goddamn 25 and he was 9. I might have been 10 and he was 6, but I'm the older one. That's how that shit go. So when I heard Dwayne Wade say that shit, I said, man, fuck that shit, because I'm concerned about what I done in me. Y'all know y'all done pedophiled somebody or either done some gay shit or took some pussy after the girl said, and look, watch this. Give you a perfect example. And I'll be honest. When I was in college, I was fucking with this girl and we met in the refund line, kicking it. She was so bad, she favored my mama. I liked it because my mom was so beautiful. My mom had blue eyelash. Not eyelash, what's the shit called?
Eyeshadow.
Eyeshadow. That's the only thing I like to see a woman is with blue eyeshadow. That's the only thing. And that looks crazy because why motherfucker got blue on their face? Because my mama did it, I'm what? Partial to it. I'm partial to it. I hate all makeup, but I feel a certain way about blue eyeshadow because of my mama. You get what you get what I'm saying? So I met this chick. She had blue eyeshadow, natural hair. She was beautiful. I got there. I talked to her in the refund line. I ain't had no bank account. She mothered me. She said, I'm going to take you with me, and I'm going to help you set up a bank account. This your freshman year. She was maybe junior in college or something, and she took me, set my bank account up. We went to eat. We went back to the dorm. We watched Color Purple. We did so much stuff over the whole weekend. It's just like we had a love affair, and we didn't even fuck. Sunday morning, for some reason, she rolled over. She didn't got comfortable with me. She told me she had a boyfriend. She wanted to fuck. I hope I don't get me too from this video. She wanted to fuck. So she rolled over. She starts, kissing on me and all this shit. Gets on top of me. My meat hard. I ain't got no rubber on. She climbs up on top of me. She starts rubbing her pussy on me. Gonna get her little easy nut, right? Somehow the dick slip in. She let it get about 4 pumps. Then she said, no, I got a boyfriend. But she still was kind of on it. And at that point, I just grabbed her ass and bop, 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 bust. She said, you came at me. I said, shit, what you talking about? You was riding me. She said, I'm going to campus police. 3 pumps. Wasn't no violent shit. She was on my dick. Dick was in her. She's like, oh, no, I shouldn't be doing this. I got a boyfriend. I said, that excitement. She said, you raped me. I'm going to campus police. Do you think I felt like I raped that girl? Hell fucking no, bitch. You out your fucking mind. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. To this day, I ain't raped that girl. But guess what I did? She said, I'm going to campus police. I said, don't do that. She said, I'm leaving. As soon as you leave, I'm going to campus police. I said, I ain't leaving then. Saturday, that Sunday morning, Sunday, I stayed. Ordered pizza Monday. I ain't go to class Tuesday or Wednesday. Now, we still having fun after that. We ain't fuck no more. Then she was like, I ain't going to take you to campus police. You can leave. I said, you sure? She said, no. My ego was scared. But my true blue was like, bitch, you sit on my dick. I'm going to finish your ass. Give a fuck who you is. Call me the rapist if you want to. You sitting on my dick, I'm going to finish you. Do I feel like a rapist? Hell fucking no. But if she was to come out and say that to the world, guess what I say? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I got those 3 extra pumps in. I shouldn't have did that. Don't take my YouTube show. I apologize like Kevin Hart. I didn't rape that girl. Fuck that shit. What's wrong with her? Feelings. Feelings. But if she came and accused me in front of the right people, I'll get sad and start crying, defending myself or whatever, and I don't even agree with her. So it's all about how you think about what they think. Mm-hmm. Peep this. There are so many realities in the world that you got to understand. You have how you feel about it, how people feel about it, how you think people you feel about it. We got to run this shit to a lot. How I feel about it, my true blue feel about it, how I think people gonna feel about it. And they might not even feel the way I think they feel. I could be walking around thinking, if I tell this about me, the world gonna ostracize me, and they not even thinking that or not even concerned about me, and I'm living in a cage, a prison of what I think they will think about me. I have created a false reality for my life based on the thoughts of others. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? So fuck them words. Them words don't hurt you. Them words only hurt you if you tuned in, tapped in, turned on to how them words mean. I knew I was smarter than my family when I was a little boy. They say, you college boy, you think you smart, you ain't gonna be shit. Yes, I am. That shit don't bother me. A kid have said, no, it don't. Yes, I am. Bubble up just so you don't think you heard him. Whatever happened to that?
Yeah.
Whatever happened to that? Whatever happened to a motherfucker acknowledging what happened? What's the deal? We find a way to feel bad. We want to feel bad. We look for excuses. I'm going to wrap it up with Chris because this is something she used to do. And you can see this in life. And you can see how we walk around looking for a reason to feel bad, looking for a reason to blame, looking for a reason to do everything other than feel good with the decisions we make. This is what Chris would do. I buy a 6-pack of ice creams. Chris's favorite ice cream. I got 3, you got 3. It's Monday. We both eat one. I probably fuck all 3 of mine up in one night. Chris don't eat but 1. And she really don't eat but a half of that one and give the rest to me. I said to myself, maybe she don't like it like that. It's Tuesday. I want an ice cream, but I ain't fucking with her shit because I know what she gonna do. Wednesday, I ain't fucking with it. Thursday, it's been 2 weeks, the ice cream in the bottom of the fridge, shit over top of it. She don't even know the ice cream is there. A month later, she's in the fridge. Hey, whatever happened to the ice cream that I didn't like? Oh, I ate it. That's what you do. You always eat my stuff. She used to do it with leftovers too. We go out to eat. I'm the type of motherfucker women take too long to eat anyway. This is my rule. If I take your black ass out to eat, if you ain't done when I'm done, I'm eating your shit with you. Because women take too long. Chris and Lynn, they sit there. By the time I done fuck my shit up, they just buttering their shit. Yeah, can I get another butter? Can I get this? They scrapping, cutting shit, and I'm finished. And then she would come home with them good leftovers. Man. And you know them leftovers get nice and saucy that next day when that shit is marinated and that seasoning in it. Next day, it's Saturday, we come on. Next day, Sunday. Chris, you gonna eat your leftovers? No, I'm good, but don't mess with them because I want to eat them because you always want to eat my stuff. Okay.
I'm saving it in the boom boom room.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I go look at the shit.
Thank you, Keisha.
It's almost stinking.
No.
I said to myself, man, I ain't gonna eat this shit. I don't want my wife to eat this shit. I'm gonna throw this shit away. The second she opened the door after 2 weeks and don't see that shit, what happened to my Outback from 3 weeks ago? Baby, I threw that shit away. You always got that. Looking. My mama used to come home from work. We didn't clean the house perfectly. She come in the house and you could see her mad and evil. Y'all clean the goddamn fridge out. Snatch it out and that bitch glowing. Y'all clean up under the goddamn stove. She picked the whole goddamn stove up. Don't be sweeping no shit under the stove. You know how you kids, you sweep shit. She picked the whole goddamn stove up. After she can't find nothing to fuss about. Why is all this goddamn lint up under these couches? You know what I mean? Looking for something to be mad about. Because we having a good time as kids. Shut all that goddamn noise up back there. For what? Mom, can we go outside? No! Every day you get up, first thing you run in here and ask me, can you go outside? Well, we kids, man. We look for something to be mad about. See, what happens is this. We overcompensate. Watch this. We want to feel something.
Mhm.
You know you got to feel something. If you don't feel nothing, you not alive, because feeling is thinking. If you're not thinking nothing, you're not alive, because feeling is thinking, and you can't stop from thinking, and you can't stop from feeling. The problem is you a low life. You ain't got enough going on in your life to even think about, to feel good about. So you sitting back thinking about shit from back in the day, thinking about shit from last year, thinking, hey, come on, man, get some good shit going. Set some goals, work on them each day, because what we established yesterday, it ain't what you do, it's how you feel about what you do.
Yeah.
So this is what you do. You get up, and we're going to go in this, our next session, we're going to go into this about spending your time wisely. We're going to get us 10 things, maybe 5. We ain't getting too ambitious. We're going to get us 5 things that we know we want to do every day. I already wrote mine down. I want to eat right, drink the right amount of water, do my workout, do my cardio, and write my sitcom. Those are my 5 things. If I do that, I used to be like, do it first thing in the morning, blah, 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 and then I get fucked up. If I didn't do them all, then I get high and I get disappointed. I said, I got my 5 things I want to do each day. I guarantee you, if you do those 5 things, you'll feel good, whether your bank account is there or not, because you know you on the road to it. See, sometime being on the road, it ain't sometime the best part of the trip is the fucking road trip. The best part of the trip is getting there. Driving in the car, we excited. You more excited going than when you get there. Because when you get there, it's anticlimactic, because it don't be like, and being on the way home, you definitely ain't excited. The best part of this fucking picture is painting the motherfucker. Paint Mama Anga. Yeah, that looks good. That don't feel good. Paint Chris. Come. Ugh. I ain't get to look at the tennis and suck the tennis. No, God. I don't like that. God said, look, y'all tired of these black women fucking up. I'm going to give y'all a magical gift. What is that? You could just come. What you mean, God? You ain't even got to fuck. You ain't got to deal with their mouth. You ain't got the attitude. How does it work? Just think about it. Oh, God, you playing with me. I can't stop coming. For the first day, that'll be okay. I just want to come. The second, third day, you be tired of that shit.
Yeah.
I want to eat some pussy. I want to smell some ass. I want to eat something from the back. I want to roll some titties, but one bigger than the other. I want to do that. I want to finger something. I want to sniff that pussy on the top of my beard.
Hey, Mr. James.
The fucking journey is the shit that feels good.
Yeah.
Fuck them words. Fuck them feelings. You can bubble up when you fuck somebody else over. So find the same courage to feel good about yourself when you done fuck somebody else over as you do when things don't go your way.
Woo! Yes, Master Teacher. Dang, I had a thought that you were saying during that. I can't remember that thought, but I did think about when you were saying about the homosexuals being on the lower the totem pole, and I thought that made me have a good visualization that I think women need to see. See, we so busy not being real that we don't really.
Please don't think that's nothing against them.
No.
I'm just telling you what society lists.
Yeah. The point of the matter is we don't discuss that in truth, right? Because we want everybody to have rights and because what I'm saying is the reason why the fight's so strong, because all the weak motherfuckers is trying to get together to outpower the strong. So what I'm saying is that if you can, when he said that, I could see that visual. And if you interchange that with women and men, because we truly know it's not about what you feel about yourself, it's about how the system is set up. And you truly know, especially African-American women, that we are the lowest on the totem pole of people, especially here in America, right? So I don't care about Africa. We here, right? And I'm talking about since we
wish like hell they could be you.
We just want to talk about who we are and who we been, like the last 40 years of this life. You know what I'm saying? The shit that we've been alive to know, because everything else is hearsay pretty much, right?
Yeah.
So when you really think about it, the reason why we are screaming so loud about everything, man ain't shit, we for George Floyd, oh, we don't want Trump, like this shit, we just keep screaming because we feel so low that we think nobody is seeing us. But the scream is the shit that's making people be like, get ye away from me, Satan. Like, y'all is, what the fuck is y'all problem? You get what I'm saying? So when it comes to the homosexuality, what I was saying is, the fact of the matter is, why is it so important to bring your sexual life out of the closet? Because
they feel bad about it. They feel bad about it.
So if anybody been listening to Master
I'm normal.
Teacher and the messages that he's been giving with Black women, I just thought that was a good visual. If you interchange women for, you know, the homosexuality, you'll see that the fight is still the same. The mind is still doing the same thing. It's still lashing out the same way, fighting to get to a place that you have to believe you're at.
Let me get Cecilia in, because sometimes the chat room, I notice if they be in there too long, knock them out.
Come on,
Cecilia, turn the volume down on your phone so we don't hear the echo. Go ahead, sis.
Hi guys, I'm just so excited for you guys. I mean, this show has completely changed my life as far as on a volume of caring what other people thought about me and how I perceive and what I do on a daily basis. And it was just really taking a toll over my emotional state of mind, to the point where I didn't want to be around people. But when I started watching this show, I was like, fuck everybody. If you can't accept me for who I am and my feelings, and if you can't project some of this love and knowledge that I'm giving to you, screw you. I am so happy now. I mean, it's like my kids don't discourage me anymore. I still love them, but hey, get on this level of discombobulation, or you can keep it moving.
So let me ask you some real stuff. You got a wedding ring on, sisters. Do you married?
Yes, I've been married for 5 years. I've been with my husband for 13.
So let me ask you something. And you watched this class. Has your husband noticed the difference in how you act and behave?
Oh yeah, he think I'm crazy too. Not in a bad way. He just like, my husband is like a people pleaser, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I was used to be a people pleaser too, and he'd be like, you know, you just have a nonchalant way of doing things, and you should love your family, and you should be this way, and it's okay. But I'm like, and I try to make him understand, I can love my family from a distance, but I don't have to love my family to the point where they make me feel unappreciative or depressed in such of a way. Like, I'll give you money, I'll help you, but I don't have to let you in my space to make me feel a certain type of way.
Relationship better? Do he think this class has made you a better wife or a worse wife?
Yes, he makes, like, guess what? I get up every morning now, I cook breakfast. He don't have to walk the dogs anymore because he hated it, because I get up and do it because I'm so happy-go-lucky and all. Like, I don't care anymore. Like, before I like, you go walk the dogs, I hate them dogs, you know. Like, I do all of that now because it's like I'm happy in a space that I'm in.
And getting
I
up,
used to didn't be that way.
and that's what people don't realize. Getting up happy changes your whole day and the day of everyone around you. Because when you up, you like, shit, you could be cooking breakfast, watching class, and you like, shit. I'll say that when you get off, because it's doing a lot of echo. Go ahead. Say whatever you want to say. You got the floor. But I
remember when the pandemic, even before the pandemic first started, and I started following you, I used to be scared sometimes because my husband's a little crazy, and I used to watch you so much, he knew your voice, and he'd be like, you watching that man again? And I had to break it down to him what I was really watching and what I was gaining from it, to the point where he got to be like, hey, you ain't watching your show on his voice. He actually encouraged me because he seen the change in me, like how I was so happy and how I was changing as becoming more of a wife, because I used to be that embarrass my husband in public, until like I'm like, you know what? That's not cool. That's not me, and I don't want to be that person. And he sees that. It's like now I love it when he say, I love that person you are. I love who you are, and that encourages me to be even more of a loving wife and a loving person, because at the end of the day, I don't want nobody's approval but his. That's
I
it.
appreciate you, sister. I appreciate you. I got just something to say about what you said. I got something to say about what you said. I appreciate you, sister, for giving us your opinion and coming in. See, a lot of niggas don't realize, you know, certain men, I don't want nobody's woman. I got my women. I don't want nobody's woman. And I ain't trying to take advantage of nobody. You see what I'm saying? You'll never believe how many dudes that hit me up like, yo, my nigga, my bitch watching you, and they mad. And I'm like, well, man, stop her from watching me, bro. I'm not at the house clicking the phone. And then a while later, they hit me up like, yo, bro, whatever you've been saying to my old lady is da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm an advocate for the Black family and mental health clarity. When people have mental health clarity and love themselves, they're going to be better for everyone else. Mm-hmm. Point in case, I'll never forget. I went to this church and the pastor cussed one day. He did it for shock value. He was talking to the women. He said, I'm sick of these women coming down to my church without their husbands. He said, y'all women is mean and evil. He said, I don't want your husband to dislike me. He said, don't go home bad mouthing your husband, saying nothing the pastor said. Go home and suck his dick soon as you leave church. And everybody in the church got quiet. Then he said, you heard me? Go home and suck your husband's dick when you leave my church. And all the men in the church start up and start clapping. Then he said, that's right. When you go home, suck his dick, pull it out on the couch, suck his dick, then make him a sandwich. He said, that way, after you do that 3 weeks in a row, your husband said, what the fuck happening down at that goddamn church? I'm finna go to that church and see what this nigga saying, because I'm getting dick suckers after she come home. She used to come home mad. So if you listen to me, this is aggressive self-help. I know what I'm doing. If you just listen to me, I have studied all the ways of the white man. It don't work for us. You can't give a black boy timeout. A black boy stand in the corner and punch the fucking wall because he angry. We got a different upbringing. It's just like black men and white women and white men. See, black men don't like women from other races because they better or they look better. Other women from other races haven't been through the trauma that our black women have been through. See, I understand you, black woman. Our black woman has been so much trauma by her father leaving her, by her mother misraising her, by her baby daddy. Our black women have been through so much trauma. They don't have a lot of smiles and peace and happiness in them. So when a black man go fuck with another race, that bitch ain't been through all that shit that black woman went through. So she, hey, how you doing? How was your day? How was your day? How was your day? La, la, la. Black woman like, goddamn, I've been working all day. I'm tired. She ain't got no how was your day. She dragging her feet like, goddamn, I'm going to go in here and make some goddamn hamburger helper. I don't even want to do that. I'm going to go buy the baby some goddamn cookies and ice cream. So our sisters have been through things that don't allow them to have the temperament. It's just like a black man. We don't walk around happy. We speak to each other, but we always expecting something to go wrong. So that's just understanding in our dynamic as black people. We've been through a different life than other people. But there's still no excuse not to choose to be happy with the decisions that you choose to make. Y'all wrap it up. I wanted to comment on that.
And maybe I laugh when you talk about church, because I'm like, people be thinking you got me under some type of whatever. He did that shit. The pastor at that church had me so ready to be a certain type of wife. Anyway, before I got married, I was just in a certain mind space of a man who really prepped the women at the church to be a wife for a man. Of course, I think that once I got married, I didn't have any visuals of what it looked like. Told me what I need to do. I didn't know what it looked like because I didn't grow up in a house with it. And so when I needed to be okay, and like you taught today, to like forgive the way I would forgive myself for doing some shit. All right, just give somebody back what you asking for and stop holding it. You know, and I think to piggyback what Sister Lynn said this morning, we hold on to stuff because we think we should hold on to stuff. We don't let it go. And then we are so used to feeling boggled down by things. When you don't have that, you also think that the disappearance of feeling emotional means that you're not living in a sense. And so you're searching for something to make you feel alive. And because you've only reminded yourself of more bad times than good, you're gonna always gravitate to the things that bring that type of familiar emotion out of you. And like Master Teacher said, you have to choose feeling. And like Master Teacher said, you have to choose to govern yourself. Now that you know you're not on autopilot no more, you have to choose to govern yourself, your walk, your mind. And when you're aware of that, you will see it won't stop happening right away, but you will see it slow down.
So let me ask her, Cecilia. After I just spoke and said what I said about the pastor in the church, comment on that. Guru Dex said some dope shit. He said one day people bring their spouse to class. You know, I think that's cool.
Yeah,
Somebody bring their kid to class. You know, almost like nicer. You know, the kids love you way more. I can't say love, but they like you more since Paris and Bubbles. Speak on that for us, sister, if you don't mind.
So that was a perfect example because I just had a situation because like I had been going through a sickness in my life, and so I had like annihilated everyone, but in such of a way when everybody came back into my life, I was completely different. I was like a more happier, cheerier person, didn't care about what nobody said, and damn near 99.9% of the time, everybody thought I was fucking going crazy. They was like, yeah, they was like, what is wrong with you? Why you're not this person anymore? Why this doesn't upset you? Or why you don't have an opinion about this? I like, because if I can't change it, then it doesn't apply to me. I mean, I can only live in my happiness right now, and I'm not going to let that project the way that I feel, because it was making me depressed and making me more sicker. And once I got out of those feelings, I feel so much better. And like, people get mad because I don't call them to engage in fuckery. I refuse to let that happen in my life anymore. Like, if you're not calling me, asking me how I'm okay, I don't care what Susie Ann and Becky doing over on the other side of town. That don't concern me anymore.
Yeah.
And for like the last 3 weeks, I haven't gotten a phone call from anybody like, how you doing? You just had a stroke. You need anything? No. Talking about, yes.
Girl, you look good. You don't look like you had no stroke. That go to show that you can heal yourself, goddamn, because you don't look like you had no stroke.
I'm 40 years old. I have 5 children. They're all grown, and I just let my family stress me out to the point where it's like I damn near had a stroke driving my car to work, and I had to change my mindset.
How long you been watching this class? How long you been watching me, and how long you been watching the class?
I've been watching you for 2 years, and I've been watching this class since the beginning.
Okay.
Since it first started. And it changed my life completely, and it changed me for the better. And if I don't catch it because I be busy, I'll make sure that I watch it on my own time. I support when I can, and it changed me. And I try to get.
Well, that's
yeah, because now I got a chance. Yes,
I sent you guys Nutella stuff, and I'm gonna send
Nutella, baby.
Yeah,
I put that shit up.
Yes, more cookies. I'll cash that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna send you guys more. I love my family, and I try to like project that love onto others. But it's sad that our people, they don't want to be loved. They love drama, and you know, I can't deal with that anymore.
Well, we thank you, sister. We love you.
Yes,
we appreciate
you.
Tell your husband what's up. Bring your husband on one day and let him speak for us.
Oh my God, that's gonna be a real surprise.
Let's set it up where we put it on the schedule. Like today, this day gonna be a mate
bring
day.
Your kids to class.
Bring your kids so people can prepare. You know, with their person for that, just in case. Because I also
bring your parents to class.
Yeah, or bring your parent, right?
No, the fuck you don't.
You might.
Who is that nigga?
I want to add to what we were talking about as far as the mates, because there has been a handful of times where women have reached out to me because their mate don't want them to watch the class, and they're trying to figure out how to get what they need through that, because they don't want to disrespect their husband. You know what I'm saying? And let's be clear that Master Teacher always forbids me to be in the
You
middle
ain't no
of
goddamn
people's
marriage counselor. I tell her that all the time.
marriage,
Don't
right?
talk to no woman about her fucking marriage.
So not always listen. However, he's been on my shit.
Because if
But
the
I
nigga
get
get mad
what
at
he's
her
saying.
advice, he coming for me. He ain't coming for her.
So-
Or even if he coming for her,
Mhm.
I got to goddamn ball his ass up about them, put that fire on his ass. So anything that happened to us or whatever, that comes to me.
Yeah.
Ain't no goddamn counseling, no women, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, that ain't saying she don't talk to women. But when a woman call her about her marriage, I say, Daddy, you ain't got nothing to fucking do with that. And I ain't got nothing to do with nobody's motherfucking marriage. Unless it's the husband and the wife paying for a session. I don't put my mouth on nobody's relationship unless they together.
So I was just happy that this came up, because for any man that could be watching, I mean, as a woman, I mean, you looking at the person that's delivering the message, but as the woman who decided to stand up here beside him and put myself out there, it was only to help your woman.
Exactly.
We could have left this in the house, like for real, and we could have just came up on our own. What I experienced, what I didn't know, and what I searched for before I lost myself, I was actively, because I was in a salon full of women that was yelling out shit. I so thought that when I got into this space in marriage that I didn't understand, that I was going to be able to pull a married woman to the side from the shop and talk to them about it was going to give me some advice. I asked. First of all, that's when I realized it ain't enough married people no more. However, the older women that was there, I realized it had changed the way they was giving back to us through their stories. You know how you would hear when our parents might say when they was younger what they heard from their grandma or whatever. Well, this message had been getting watered down. By time I'm married, I'm in the salon, I'm going to the sisters, I'm saying, why I still feel like this? Why is this not this? Why is this not that? And everybody is acting like, they don't know. You know what I'm saying? So again, this is what we doing is not trying to recruit nobody. We not trying to break nothing up. We all about how to bring back the structure and the strength and the African American family. So please, if you're a man watching and you got a woman that wants this, or you think she could use it, but you don't want her to be looking at our 6'6" handsome man, know that nobody's trying to take your chick.
I ain't trying to smash nobody's wife. Yeah. That's crazy to me. The sister said, yeah, you have to be careful around those with martyr personality. You ever notice people could be, that's why the word called misery, and then the word is called commiserate. People be like, they got they eat buddies, they drink buddies, they fuck buddies that they go do dirt with. People will call you just to check on you. Hey, is your life still fucked up like mine? Okay, good. I'm good. They call you and your life ain't fucked up. You brand new. You goddamn, I'm brand new. I'm new way, new day, new view every day with this new shit I'm on. You goddamn right, I'm brand new. I'm very brand new. I ain't the same motherfucker that'll sit on the phone with you and talk about my problems and go eat ice cream and shit all the goddamn time. Fuck that shit. I thank you, sister, for was she the sister that was supposed to wrap it up? I thought it was somebody else.
No, it was Wendy, but I don't know.
She must have passed it to pass it along. Okay. Lynn, anything you want to say? You know what I'm saying?
Yo, it was just another great class. I'm so into this new board. Yeah, I'm definitely digging that, and I like how you juxtapose, having a feeling, and then on the flip side of it, it can create a different feeling. And then given the scenario and who's aware of that, it can create a different outcome. You can be bragging to somebody one minute or lying to somebody about the same situation the next minute. So it just goes to continue to prove that it's all about our mind and our choice, and deciding how we want to see things, how we want to see ourselves, how we see the other person, and then how we see the process and the outcome and the result of it. So another great class. Master Teacher.
Man, man. I love it. Y'all know what time I'm gonna put that Cash App up there because we trying to break our Cash App record. We trying to get more than 30 this week. We being general. All we want is more than 30.
We gonna get it.
This is what I be trying to tell y'all about being general. Watch this, and this is a tidbit for life. When I say be general, make a general statement. I know I want more than 30. If I don't get 30, hey, I wanted more than 30. If I get 31, that's more than 30. If I say I want more than 30 and I get 40, that's more than 30. But if I say I want 40, I'm putting a cap on the universe. The universe was like, this the week I had 100 for you, nigga. What you cap me off for?
Yeah.
So being general. So if I say I want 35 and I don't get 35, you're going to get disappointed with a specific statement. Anytime you make a specific statement, you're going to get disappointed. So my thing is this. It's just like in relationships. You know what you want in general. When you get into specifics, you're going to be disappointed. We have a false reality or ideal expectation of everything. Why? Because we live in fantasy. We don't like what somebody got there. I call that a goddamn right now shout. Lord, you were right on time. But listen what I'm saying. We have so many false expectations of reality based on that fucking TV, man. That's for them. Understand this. Please get this. When the white man went off and conquered a land and bought his bitch a rose back, that's because he won't gonna let her have none of the land and gold. That's to make her feel good. I got a lot of shit. I don't let you vote. I don't let you own none. Now, you ain't got no say. You ain't got no say. But guess what? Box of chocolates. He did this shit as symbolism. Now, our women want us to do that symbolic shit. That shit ain't real. We appreciate y'all, man. We love y'all. Y'all know what time it is. Oh. Ooh.
What you got? What you got?
Celebrate.
Man, I feel like Blue Dot on the way out. Let's Blue Dot our way out. We're going to celebrate our body tomorrow. We're going to Blue Dot bubble our way out. Look at that. A shap right there on the time. We're going to Blue Dot out. That was what? 2 shaps.
2 shaps.
That's
Double
what I
shap.
call a 2 shap.
It's a touche.
Let's
Touche.
Blue Dot bubble our way out. I just feel like the song felt good this morning. I feel like Blue Dot bubbling our way out. Anything y'all got to say, man? I like today's lesson because it's just like, yo, we quick to tell a motherfucker get over it. You know what I'm saying? But we don't get over it our own goddamns. We'll tell a motherfucker get over that shit so goddamn fast. But we'll figure out a way to stay mad for weeks, years about something that ain't even physically hurting. I was pulling my goddaughter. She pulled her arm. She was physically hurting. I'm telling her to get over this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy.
I said 3. Enzo told me it sounded like 3. It did, didn't it, Enzo?
You already know.
3 cash app
At one time.
I hope it was 5.
So blow.
And now I don't feel that pain no more.
Wake up in the morning, I don't need no snooze. Gotta wait for a day in the boom, boom, room. Meditate for a few while I wait for the blue. Now I'm ready to be ready, let's get it, let's move.
I feel alive. I'm so expecting. I believe I'm flying high. I'm free.
When you need me, call me. I'll be there in a hurry. I'm your blue dot bubble, baby. When you need me, call me. I'll be there in a hurry. I'm your blue dot bubble, baby. Blue is everything, and everything is green. Blue is everything, and everything is green. New way, new. Let's get it better. Bubble on up. New way, new. Let's get it better. Bubble on up.
Bitch, I'm high on cloud 9. Why you trying to stop my slime? It's my life, why it's why you won't miss me when I die. down the fucking line. Change my fucking mind. I just got you fucking time. But you cannot kill my mind.
Make it tired of strength, tired of fake, tired of fake, living in lane. I'm fucking around and ass in the nation. What I go through, make it tired of strength, tired of fake, tired of fake, living in lane. I'm fucking around and ass in the nation.
When you need me, call me. I'll be there in a hurry. I'm your blue-eyed bubble, baby. When you need me, call me. I'll be there in a hurry. I'm your blue-eyed bubble, baby. Blue is everything. Blue is everything. And everything is green.
Everything is great.
Blue is everything.
Blue is everything.
And everything is green.
Everything is great.
New way, new view, new, let's get it, y'all. Bubble up. New way, new view, new, let's get it, y'all. Bubble up. When you need me, call me. I'll be there in a hurry. I'm your blue-eyed bubble, baby. When you need me, call me. I'll be there in a hurry. I'm your blue-eyed bubble, baby. Blue is everything. And everything is out me right now. Blue is everything. When you need me, I'll be right there.
We love y'all. We love y'all.
We had
Thank
some
y'all
praise
for the
dancing
cash
going
out.
on.
Yeah, praise dance that shit. She hit us with that. Call me, I mean, I thought she was doing.
Sign language.
Hey, y'all remember that fake African? He was doing the fake sign. When you need me, thank y'all. There it is with a like-minded person, somebody you know that need it. Can I get my Jerry Springer? Share this with a like-minded person that you know need it. Once again, please cash out us. Help us keep these lights on. We'll see you tomorrow. Blue Dot Bubble. Thank you. Team on 2. 1, 2, 3.